Okay. So we'll be starting with the Deccan volcanic province or the Deccan plateau. This Deccan plateau covers major part of Maharashtra. Right. Actually, it is a larger this flood basalt plateau in central India. It covers larger part of Maharashtra as well as some part of Gujarat, some part of Madhya Pradesh, some part of Goa and Karnataka. But we will confine our discussion with Maharashtra only. Okay. So the Deccan Plateau or the Deccan Traps or the Deccan Volcanic Province. Okay, there are many names which are given by many people. The Deccan Volcanic, okay, the Deccan Volcanic Province or commonly known as Deccan Traps. Okay, Deccan Traps. Now, what does it mean? Trap. Okay, ये trap का meaning क्या होता है? Trap means there is flow. Okay, there are flows. These basalts, okay, these basalts or these basaltic terrain, okay, these basaltic terrains are not just one single body. Okay, this is not one single body, or this is not just like any intrusion. Okay, it is not like any intrusion that a single batholith or single body has erupted on the surface. They are the they are various flows. Okay, they have erupted through a series of time. Okay, so there are individual flows. There are many flows. Okay, across Maharashtra, you can see them. Okay, you can observe them across Maharashtra. Okay, so it encompasses what is the aerial extent of Deccan Plateau or the Deccan Volcanic Province is Maharashtra, majoritarily Maharashtra, right? Almost 60 to 80% of Maharashtra is covered with the Deccan Plateau or Deccan Traps, and the adjoining regions in Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, and Karnataka. Okay, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh, Andhra Pradesh, and Karnataka. Now be cautious with this word Andhra Pradesh because it has now been bifurcated into Telangana. Okay, it is bifurcated into Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. Okay, so majoritarily you have to look for the geographical extent as well. Okay, so whether it lies in Telangana, the Telangana part, or the Andhra Pradesh part. Okay. So the outcrops of the Deccan Volcanic Province in distant Rajahmundry in Andhra Pradesh and Kutch in Saurashtra in Gujarat. Okay. In the next coming slides, I'll show you the map where exactly you will come to know the aerial extent of this Deccan Volcanic Province. Okay. It indicates that the extent of DVP or extent of the Deccan Volcanic Province is much larger in the past. Okay, now the sedimentary cover has come and the different formations are now overlying it. Okay, so it covers approximately of the area of 500,000 square kilometers, 5 lakh square kilometer area in central India. Okay, and its approximate thickness is of 3,000 meters. Okay, its approximate thickness is of 3,000 meters. In the paper, in the last paper which we have with us as a sample paper of GSDA, in that paper there was one question. Okay, why Deccan Traps in Maharashtra are called Deccan Traps? Okay, why Deccan Trap is called as Deccan Trap? Anybody? Can anybody just answer?
because the part is basically south to Narmada, and they used to call everything south of Narmada as Dakshin Prant. And because Britishers were not able to pronounce the word Dakshin, so they used to call it as Dakhin, and eventually it became Deccan. Mughals basically made it Dakhan, and Britishers made it Deccan.
Right, absolutely. Just because it is found in the southern part of India or southern part of the Indian subcontinent, this is called as Deccan. Okay, well, this is just the pronunciation glitch of Mughals and the Britishers. Okay, because Mughals could not pronounce Dakshin, so they called Dakhin, and the Britishers, they could not even pronounce Dakhin, so they called this, they pronounced Deccan. And this entire volcanic province has become Deccan volcanic province forever. Okay, so this is the history of its name. Okay, now you can see here. You can see here in this map. Okay, in this map, the entire aerial extent. Okay, the entire aerial extent of Deccan tract is shown. Okay, so majority of the part of Maharashtra here, there is Nagpur. Okay, here there is Nagpur, and till here or near Nagpur, the Deccan Traps or the Deccan volcanic province comes to the end. Okay, so this entire portion of Maharashtra, okay, this entire portion of Maharashtra, here some portion in Madhya Pradesh, okay, some portion in Madhya Pradesh, then Madhya Pradesh, now Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh, now here some part of Gujarat, okay, some part of Gujarat, Kutch, Saurashtra, okay, all these, and here some parts of Andhra Pradesh, okay, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. So this is the aerial extent, okay, this is the aerial extent of Deccan volcanic province in central India. Okay. Now, the nature of lava flows. Okay. The nature of lava flows. Specifically, MPSC has given us this in the syllabus about this nature of lava flows. Okay. The nature of lava flows and its lithostratigraphy of basalt or the Deccan basalts. Okay, this Deccan basalt is being repeated. Okay, Deccan basalt is being repeated thrice in the entire syllabus. First in stratigraphy, second in the igneous petrology, and third in the hydrogeology or the watershed management. Okay, the types of aquifer and types of watershed in the Deccan basaltic region. Okay, in the Deccan basaltic region. So we'll consolidate all these three topics into this one. Okay. So the nature of the Deccan lavas. So the bulk of Deccan lavas, whatever these Deccan lavas are present here, these are tholeiitic basalts. Okay, these are the tholeiitic basalts. Now, what is this tholeiitic basalt? What is tholeiitic basalt? Tholeiitic basalts are those kind of basalts. Okay, somebody answered
Acidic basalt.
acidic. See, you can speak, unmute yourselves. Okay, unmute yourselves and speak. Okay, just don't listen to me passively. Don't listen to me passively. Just interact. Okay, tholate. What is tholate?
Potassium rich.
Potassium rich. Which has low Na2O and CaO compositions or weight percentage and higher FeO and NGOs. Okay, that is tholate or these tholatic basalts. Okay, these kind of basalts, these kind of rocks are very much dominant in this Deccan volcanic province. Okay, this Deccan volcanic province. Now, other type of rocks. Okay, this other type of rocks are the alkali basalts. Okay, these are alkali basalts which are having nephelinites, carbonatites, rhyolites. These rocks are also present. Okay, these rocks are also present, but these occur in the minor amount. Okay, this occur in the minor amount in the rifted and western margin. Okay, the rifted western margin of the domain and in the Narmada Valley. So in the Narmada Valley area of the Deccan Trap. Okay, this Narmada Valley area of the Deccan Trap, you will find such kind of rocks. Okay, you will find nephelinite, you will find carbonatite, you will find rhyolites. Okay, these rocks, the names of these rocks I have given you in the previous class. Okay, I hope you have revised. Okay, have you have revised? I have uploaded the notes on the app itself. Okay, so you can revise from there itself. So these rocks, okay, these rocks are present in this domain. Now the Sahyadri range, okay, the Sahyadri range, in the Sahyadri range, the lava buildup comprises dominant Pa Hoi Hoi lava fields. Okay, it is called it has Pa Hoi Hoi lava fields. Now, what is this Pa Hoi Hoi lava field? You might be aware of these terms, A lava and Pa Hoi Hoi lava, right? There are two types of lava flows, blocky lava, then ropey lava. Okay, so Pa Hoi Hoi lava, you might be well acquainted with these terms. Okay, this Pa Hoi Hoi lavas, these are nothing but the ropey lavas. Okay, which will give you this kind of ropey appearance. Okay, just like twisted rope. Okay, the twisted ropes. Okay, so these kind of rocks, these kind of lava flows are present in the Sahyadri ranges. Okay. So these are the aggregates of many flow lobes. So there is no one flow. Okay, there is not a one flow, one single flow, but it is entire Deccan Trap is basically a series of flows. Okay, it is a series of flows. So these are the aggregates of many flows. Okay, one flow one flow came, then it settled, it segregated, it cooled down, it crystallized and formed the rock, and then another flow came. Okay, another flow injected, and then it has stacked over the previous one. Okay, so it is grew by thickening through injection of melt under the solidified crust. So crust was solidified, from which the melt was coming on the surface in regular intervals or in successive intervals. Okay, so thin irregular flows, because the lava flow is never constant. Okay, the rate of lava flow is never constant, that at this much amount of lava flow will come and it will stop. This is not there. Okay, so irregular flows with ropey surfaces dipping in the different directions and piled up into chaotic masses are quite common in western Maharashtra. So thicker portions, okay, thicker portions or thicker stacks of the lava flows are present in the western Maharashtra. Okay, so these are the two types of lavas. Okay, there are the two types of lavas. which is the Pa Hoi Hoi lava. Okay, the Pa Hoi Hoi lava and A lava. The Pa Hoi Hoi lava and the A lava. Pa Hoi Hoi lava, I just told you, the ropey and twisted. A lava is blocky lava, which appears like that of the blocks. Okay. So the emplacement of flow is through the process called inflation. Okay. The emplacement of flow is through the process called as inflation. Now, what is this inflation? What is the meaning of inflation? Inflation मतलब आजकल ये word बहुत चलता है inflation. If you are reading newspapers, okay, if you are reading newspapers, you might read this term inflation very often. Or if you are watching news channels, you must read, or you must have heard this word, this term inflation many of the times. Inflation has increased. Inflation is now 4%. Inflation is now 5%. Like that. Okay. What is this inflation?
महागाई दर.
Yes, obviously. So महागाई दर म्हणजे काय exactly?
Increase in rate.
Increasing in
Rate.
rate of what? Increase in rate of what? Commodity or currency?
Currency.
Currency. Basically, there is something called as PP, purchasing power. Okay, there is something called as purchasing power. So the purchasing power of a currency decreases if inflation increases. Right, this is economics. Don't worry. Okay, don't worry. If inflation increases, purchasing power of a currency will decrease. Okay, and if inflation decreases, purchasing power of the currency increases. Right. So inflation is something which means some to increase. Okay, to increase. So here there is a lava flow. Okay, there are some lava flows, and through this continued injection of the lava. Okay, this continued injection of the lava, what it will exert the pressure. Okay, it will exert the pressure on this surface. Okay, on this surface, and it will inflate. Okay, it will inflate, so it will become convex up. Okay, it will become convex up like a dome. Okay, so this process of inflation produces a distinctive internal structure within each lobe in respect of jointing, vesiculation and texture. Okay, so ऊपर से एक लोब, ठीक है, ऊपर से एक ऐसा डोम और अंदर से ढेर सारे लावा फ्लोस. ठीक है, so there will be a distinct internal structure. Okay, sometimes you may encounter with this pillow lavas. Okay, you may encounter with these pillow lavas. Now, what are the pillow lavas? Pillow lavas are something which occurs like this. Okay, the structures something which occurs like this, stacked on one another. Okay, stacked on one another. This suggests subaqueous origin. Okay, subaqueous origin. Now, subaqueous means lava has erupted inside water. Okay, lava has erupted inside water. What actually done is that, say suppose this is the water surface and this is the basement, right, over which the lava is going to come. Now from here, lava has erupted on this basement and it has started flowing. Okay, it has started flowing. Just because there is a large layer or thick layer of water is present above it, this surface, okay, this surface has suddenly cooled. Okay, suddenly cooled and crystallized. Not obviously not completely, but yes, significantly. Okay, significantly. Now, while this upper crust of the lava flow has been solidified, there is still liquid magma which is flowing inside. Correct? There is still this liquid magma, because entire magma will not, or the entire lava will not consolidate, or entire lava will not be consolidated at once. It is very difficult for any lava to consolidate completely at once, right? So these fluid lava inside this crust will protrude out. Okay, it will protrude out and will come out on the surface in the form of, or in the shape of the bulb. Okay, in the shape of a bulb, or in the shape of a teardrop shape. Okay, the teardrop structure will come out on the surface like this. Okay, this process will continue. Okay, this process will continue, and this continued process, okay, this continued process will give rise to this pillow lava structure. Okay, this process gives rise to the pillow lava structure. Got this? So wherever these pillow lava structures are present in the Deccan basalts, okay, wherever these pillow lava structures are present, they suggest subaqueous origin. That means that area, wherever the pillow lava structures are present, that area was once underwater, or it was underwater when the volcanism, or when the lava was coming on the surface, right? Then there are giant plagioclase basalts, where the plagioclase crystals, okay, these plagioclase crystals are unusually large. Okay, larger crystals are there. That means we have seen the porphyritic texture yesterday, right? In the porphyritic texture, there was one large grain which was surrounded by the ground mass. This large grain was called as phenocryst, and here, in case of giant plagioclase basalt or megacryst horizons, in this case, these phenocrysts are made up of plagioclase. Okay, these phenocrysts are made up of plagioclase. So the basalts, okay, the basalts where phenocrysts are made up of plagioclase, and these are unusually larger plagioclase. These kind of basalts are called as GPB, giant plagioclase basalt. Okay, this will be called as giant plagioclase basalt, right? Got this? Next, now there is something called as bowl beds. Okay, we have something which is called as bowl beds. Okay, bowl beds. You might have encountered with these terms. Okay, red bowl and green bowl. Okay, red bowl, red bull nahi. Okay, red bull nahi, red bowl. Okay, so what is a red bowl? Red bowls are considered as the marker horizons. Okay, these are considered to be the marker horizons, which are important in delineation between the two flows. Okay, between the two flows. See, what have you ever seen basalt? Everybody,
Yes, sir.
have you ever seen basalt? Basalt
Yes.
सबने देखा, सगळ्यांनी पाहिलंय basalt कसा दिसतो?
Yes, sir.
Basalt कोणत्या रंगाचा असतो?
Black.
Black. Correct. I hope everybody has seen basalt in their lifetime.
Yes.
है कोई ऐसा धुरंधर यहाँ पे जिसने बसाल्ट
Yes,
नहीं
sir.
देखा? जिसने बसाल्ट नहीं देखा? I suppose बसाल्ट सब किसी ने, हर किसी ने देखा है. प्रत्येकाने बसाल्ट पाहिलाय. जर तुम्ही बसाल्ट पाहिला नसेल, go out, search for any construction site. Okay, search for any construction site. तिथे जी गिट्टी पडलेली असते, that गिट्टी is nothing but the basalt. Okay, so that is basalt. Okay, go there, see the that churi, kya bolte usko, whatever it is called as, that is nothing but basalt. Now basalt is basically a black colored rock. Okay, agreed. Basalt is basically a black colored rock. So it is just a boring black colored rock, and it has grown so large that it has acquired the thickness of 3,000 meters, that is 3 kilometers. Okay, it has acquired the thickness of 3 kilometers or 3,000 meters. Now, how will you know, or how did geologists know that there are individual flows? There must be something. There must be something which should separate the two flows. Correct? We must separate the two flows. It is not like इथून इथपर्यंत एक फ्लो, तिथून दुसरा फ्लो, तिथून तिसरा फ्लो, but we don't know where actually one flow is ending and where another flow is starting. Correct? So there needs something that there should be some marker horizons. Okay, there should be some marker horizons. In such conditions, okay, in such conditions, these bowl beds come to our rescue. Okay, these bowl beds come to our rescue, and these give us the marker horizons for the delineation of the flows. Okay, so there are two types of bowls. Okay, there are two types of bowls: red bowl and green bowls. Okay, red bowls and green bowls. Bowls, what bowl basically is? Bowl basically is a fossil laterite. Okay, bowl basically is a fossil laterite. Okay, so these are the soils. Okay, these are the lateritic soils which were present when the lava flow was going on. Okay, when the lava flow was going on. Okay, composed of pyroclasts of different shapes and sizes. Okay, we have seen in the yesterday's class what are pyroclasts. Correct? याद आ रहा है कुछ? आठवते का?
Yes, sir.
हा,
Yes, sir.
कालच्या क्लासमध्ये आपण शिकलो व्हॉट इज पायरोक्लास्ट. ठीक आहे, what is pyroclast? Now pyroclast, these fossil laterites which are formed due to the this pyroclastic materials, or the pyroclast, the finer pyroclasts. Okay, within glass or fine ash particles. Now these red bowls, okay, these red bowls contain nontronite, halloysite, iron oxide and silica. All these are red colored minerals. Okay, or this iron oxide, okay, this iron oxide imparts red color to the red bulls. Okay, this iron oxide imparts red color to the red bulls. Okay, what happens there is that the soil or this pyroclast accumulates. Okay, say suppose this is my, change the color. This is my lava flow, what I have indicated by the, this is my lava flow. Okay, this is my lava flow. This is one lava flow and this is another lava flow. Okay, this is one lava flow A, this is another lava flow B. Now here in between this we have red colored horizon. Okay, we have this red color horizon. This will be called as red bowl. Okay, red bowl. Now you can identify between this A and B. Okay, you can identify or you can distinguish between A and B. Right, just because it has iron oxide. Okay, it has iron oxide, it will be called red bowl, or it will be imparted with the red color. Now, if there are elite, okay, if there is elite is essentially a green colored mineral. Okay, it is essentially a green colored clay. Okay. So this will be called as green bowl. Okay. This will be called as green bowl. Right. Understood this concept? Green bowl and red bowl. Have you understood this concept? Green bowl and red bowl.
Yes, sir.
So why green bowl will be called as green? Because it contains elite. Okay, because it contains elite, and red bowl are red because they contain iron oxide. Okay, they contain iron oxide. Okay. Now these bowl beds are regarded as tuffs. Okay, what are tuffs? Consolidated pyroclastic materials. Okay, these are nothing but the consolidated pyroclastic materials. Okay. Consolidated pyroclastic materials are nothing but the tuff. Okay. So red bowls, they are of basic composition, and a green bowl is of acidic to intermediate composition. You can see this. Okay, you can see this quartz and plagioclase completely acidic composition. Okay, completely acidic in nature, and these are nothing but these clays. Okay, these are clays, nontronite, halloysite. These are clays. Okay, so these clays will give basic composition to the red bowls. Okay, so what is the takeaway from this slide?
Green bowl are acidic and red bowl are basic.
Red bowl basic, green bowl
Acidic.
acidic. Okay, why red bowls are basic? Because they contain
Clay.
clays majoritarily, and green bowls are acidic because they contain quartz and feldspar. Okay. So after volcanism, pyroclasts are settled as ashes. They just settle down. Okay, they just settle down there, and they convert, or they are consolidated as the bowl beds. Okay, they are consolidated as the bowl beds. Okay. So this is the overall nature of lavas. Okay, this is the overall nature of lavas which is present in the Deccan volcanic province. Okay, which is present in the Deccan volcanic province. Okay, clear up to here?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Clear up to this slide?
Yes, sir.
सर ते फॉसिल लॅटराइट में समजलं
काय म्हटलं?
फॉसिल लॅटराइट जे आहे ते नाही
Fossil laterite
टर्मिनॉलॉजी
fossil laterite म्हणजे काय? What is whatever laterites are present? Okay, आधी असणारे laterites which are now consolidated into a rock, that is fossil laterite.
म्हणजे त्याच्यामध्ये फॉसिल्स वगैरे राहते असं काही आहे
फॉसिल्स नाही, त्याच्यामध्ये फॉसिल्स नाही राहणार. फॉसिल त्या लॅटेराइटला आपण फॉसिल म्हणतो, जस्ट लाईक फॉसिल फ्युएल्स, राईट? व्हॉट वी से फॉसिल फ्युएल्स मध्ये फॉसिल्स असतात. जस्ट लाईक पेट्रोलियम. डू यू हॅव फॉसिल्स इन पेट्रोलियम? नो, ऑब्वियसली नॉट, राईट? ऑब्वियसली नॉट. सेम वे.
ओके सर.
ओके. चलो आगे बढ़े.
यस सर.
पॉपुलेशन इतनी कम क्यों है? क्या हो गया? Chalo, whatever. Next is the regional stratigraphy. Okay. As the regional stratigraphy of this Deccan basalts. Now, what is the areal extent of Deccan basalt? The regional extent of Deccan basalt is 500,000 square kilometer. Okay, 5 lakh square kilometer. So this entire Deccan basalt or entire Deccan volcanic province, it is grouped into several subgroups. Okay, so there are 4 provinces. Okay, the Deccan volcanic province is divided into 4 sub provinces. Okay, 4 sub provinces. So all these subgroups, okay, all these subgroups are clubbed and they are collectively called as Sahyadri group or Deccan basalt group. Question may be asked by both these names. Okay, question may be asked by both these names. They may either ask you about the Deccan basalt group or they may ask by Sahyadri group. What is the formation or which of the following is the formation in Sahyadri group? They can ask you like this, or which of the following is the formation from Deccan basalt group? They can ask you this thing, right? So these four sub provinces of the Deccan volcanic province are: the first province is main Deccan plateau. Okay, the main Deccan plateau, where the main Deccan plateau is, which is present in Maharashtra. Okay, this main Deccan plateau is present in the Maharashtra. Okay, so the plateau occurring to the south of Narmada river. Okay, south of Narmada river. Okay. So Narmada creates a boundary. Narmada creates a boundary where below Narmada or beyond south of Narmada, okay, you will have the main Deccan plateau. Okay. Now this western area consists of Western Ghats. You might knowing about the Western Ghats. Okay, you might be knowing about the Western Ghats. What is the ecological significance of Western Ghats? What is the ecological significance of Western Ghats? See, in this examination we have general studies or this general knowledge portion as well. So they may ask you this question also, right? What is the ecological significance of Western Ghats? It is a World Heritage Site. First, okay, it is a World Heritage Site. Second, this is a rainforest. Third, it is a biodiversity hotspot. Okay, remember these terms. It is a biodiversity hotspot. If ever this question comes, which of the following is a biodiversity hotspot in Maharashtra? Western Ghats is the answer. Okay. Next, the western coast from Mumbai to Ratnagiri, which is best studied for Deccan tribes. Okay, so this Western Ghat area, is best studied for the Deccan tribes. Okay, the central area covers the terrains of Aurangabad. Okay, terrain surrounds around Aurangabad, which is now renamed as Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. Okay, recently, Kali. Okay, Kalki news that Aurangabad has now been renamed as Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. Okay, so the central area which covers terrains around the Aurangabad or Sambhajinagar from now. Okay, and the southeastern area covers terrain around Gulbarga and Nanded. Okay, Gulbarga and Nanded. So these remember these names. Okay, remember these names. It will help you in answering the questions, right? Next, the second subgroup, okay, the second subgroup which is present is Malwa Plateau. Okay, is the Malwa Plateau. This plateau is situated on the north of the Narmada River. Okay, the north of the Narmada River, covering the terrain around Sagar, Bhopal, and Indore, present in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, which is present in the Madhya Pradesh, Sagar, Bhopal, and Indore. Okay, then Satpura Hill between the Narmada and Tapi faults form lofty peaks in Son Narmada Rift. Okay, which is situated between the main Deccan Plateau and Malwa Plateau. So there are some peaks, okay, which are situated between the Deccan Plateau, the main Deccan Plateau, and the Malwa Plateau. We won't be giving much emphasis on this Malwa Plateau, Mandla Lobe, and Saurashtra Plateau, just because they are not the part of Maharashtra. We are confining, or I am confining myself or this class for the Maharashtra portion of the Deccan Plateau. Okay. Next is the Mandala Lobe, which terrains covers the easternmost outliers around Jabalpur, Sivni, and Chhindwara. Okay, Jabalpur, Sivni, and Chhindwara area. Again, Madhya Pradesh. Okay. Now Saurashtra Plateau. Saurashtra is in Gujarat. So this terrain covers a square-shaped plateau bounded by Khambat Graben in the east and the west extension of Son Narmada fault in the south. Okay. The small curvilinear outcrop of Kutch Rift are also included in these sub-provinces. Okay. So there are some of these small curvilinear outcrops. The Kutch Rift, Kutch Rift is present. Okay, that is also included in this sub-province. Now, whatever I have told you till now is this. Okay, the lithostratigraphy. Okay, the lithostratigraphy of Deccan basalt. Now, the group is called as Sahyadri group. Okay, this group is called as Sahyadri group. It is subdivided into some subgroups, which are Karsubai, Lonavala, and Y. Okay, three subgroups are there. Okay, three subgroups are there: Karsubai, Lonavala, and Y. The formations are Salher, first the basement. Okay, Salher, it starts from Salher. Then in Lonavala you have Ratangad, Indrayani, and Karla. Okay, Ratangad, Indrayani, Karla. And in Y you have Diveghat, Purandargad, and Mahabaleshwar. Okay, Diveghat, Purandargad, Mahabaleshwar. So these are the formations. These are the rock formations which are present in the Sahyadri group. Okay, so they may give you any of these names. Okay, they may give you any of these names to identify whether they belong to Sahyadri group or not, or they may ask you to pick out which of the following is belonging to Sahyadri group. Okay, they may give you, they may confuse you. Okay, they may confuse you Saleh with Sillet. Okay, they may confuse you Saleh with the Sillet. Okay, Sillet traps. You might have heard it. Okay, the Sillet traps. Okay. So don't get confused. Okay, Salher, Ratangad, Indrayani, Karla, Diveghat, Purandargad, Mahabaleshwar. Okay, Mahabaleshwar. Remember this table. Okay, remember this table. Okay. Are you guys writing these notes or what? I'm just going. Am I just going too fast?
नहीं सर, बाद में लिखेंगे हम ऐप में से।
बाद में लिखोगे?
हाँ, अभी नहीं होगा, फास्ट हो रहा है।
फास्ट हो रहा है कि अब shall I
नहीं
slow down?
ठीक है सर।
No, sir, no, sir.
नहीं सर, पीडीएफ से ही पढ़ेंगे हम।
PDF से पढ़ोगे?
हाँ,
Okay.
आप कंटिन्यू।
Okay, no problem. As you say, if you want to write, I will stop for you.
No sir.
No, sir.
Okay. Sure. Next. So here in we have seen in the table. Okay, we have seen in the table. Those all the formations are explained here. Okay, all these formations are explained here. The first one is the Salher formation. Okay, Salher formation. So Salher formation consists of simple pa hoy hoy flows. Okay, they consist of simple pa hoy hoy flows of pyric to feldspar pyric type in the northwest. Okay, pyric means phaneritic, which we have seen yesterday. Okay, phaneritic. So Salher simple pa hoy hoy flow. Okay, Salher pa hoy hoy. Remember like this. Okay, Salher pa hoy hoy. Next, overlying Ratangad formation. Ratangad formation, which overlies the Salher formation, which comprises the compound flows of pyric and feldspar pyric type, separated from the lower Salher formation by GPB. Okay, GPB, that is giant plagioclase basalt. Okay, that is the giant plagioclase basalt, which is also known as mega crest horizon. So Salher and Ratangad, they are okay. This Salher and Ratangad are separated from each other. Okay, Salher, Ratangad separated from each other by a GPB, giant plagioclase basalt horizon. Okay, next, separated from the Ratangad again by the GPB horizon is the overlying Indrayani formation. Okay, so Indrayani formation and Ratangad formation. This is Ratangad formation. This is Indrayani formation. These two formations are separated again by the GPB horizon. Okay, they are separated from each other by the GPB horizon, giant plagioclase basalt horizon. Okay, now this Indrayani formation. Okay, this Indrayani formation consists of simple flows, and here columnar joints are present. Okay, here the columnar joints are present. Okay, again, pyric types are exposed in the central part of this portion. Okay, they are the central part of the portion. You will find, okay, you will find the pyric type of lavas. Okay, the pyric type of the lavas or the basalts. Right. Next comes the Karla formation. Next comes the Karla formation. Again, the Karla formation has pa hoy hoy flows. Okay, the Karla formation has the pa hoy hoy flows. Pa hoy hoy flows. Now we have encountered twice. Okay, we have encountered twice the pa hoy hoy. First in Salher, next in the Karla. Okay, first the Salher formation. Second or next is the Karla formation, the pa hoy hoy flows. Correct.
Sir, pyric means what? Pyric.
Phaneritic.
Okay.
Next, the lower part of this formation. Okay, the lower part of this formation, the Karla formation basically. Okay, this lower part of the Karla formation is sometimes referred to as the Elephanta formation. Okay, Elephanta formation. Now, what is this Elephanta? Not formation. Okay, Elephanta. What is Elephanta? Have you ever visited Elephanta?
Yes, sir. It is an archaeological site.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Visited. It is in Mumbai.
It is situated in Mumbai, basically
Yes.
outskirts of Mumbai in the Arabian Sea.
Yes, sir.
Okay, in the Arabian Sea, you have this island called Elephanta. Okay, what is famous there? Or why it is so important? Why Elephanta is so important? Go on. काही तर असेल ना, एलिफंटा मध्ये काही
Ancient
तर
caves.
ancient caves. Okay, there are caves which contains the what I can say, the statue. Okay, the statue basically of Mahadev. Okay, शिवा का स्टैचू है थ्री हेड वाला. ठीक है, 3 हेडेड स्टैचू. अगर महाराष्ट्र टूरिज्म if you see the logo of Maharashtra tourism, okay, Maharashtra tourism का logo दे, ठीक है, Maharashtra tourism के logo पे वो मूर्ति है, ठीक, एलिफेंटा वाली, ठीक, लोकल लैंग्वेज में उसको घरापुरी बोलते हैं, ठीक, this can be asked, right? There is some of the cultural what I can say cultural lineages, ठीक, इसी के जैसी caves हमें इधर भी मिलती है, औरंगाबाद, ठीक है, अजिंठा एंड एलोरा. Okay. So, leaving this aside, next comes the Diveghat formation. Okay, next comes the Diveghat formation. Now, in this Diveghat formation, it has aphyric R flows. Okay, in the previous formations, we have seen the phyric flows, right? In the previous formations, we have seen the phyric flows. Here, we have aphyric flows. Okay, here we have the aphyric flows. Aphyric means aphaneritic, basically. Okay, aphaneritic, where there is rare pa hoye markers. Okay, where there are the pa hoye marker bits. Okay. Now the next and overlying unit is Purandargarh formation. Okay, the next formation is the Purandargarh formation. Now this Purandargarh formation consists of mainly A and simple flows. Okay, this consists of mainly A and simple flows with compound flows in the upper part. So both the flows are present. Okay, both the flows are present. Simple flows are present in the basement area, and the compound flows are present in the upper part. Okay, next comes the overlying Mahabaleshwar formation. Okay, this Mahabaleshwar formation. Now this Mahabaleshwar formation is separated from the lower unit by the GPB horizon, that is again giant plagioclase basalt. Okay, again the giant plagioclase basalt, thrice. Okay, thrice, third time we have encountered this term, third time. Okay, and comprises A and simple feldspar firing flows exposed in the southern part. Okay, so these are nothing but the explanations which are for the lithology, which is for the Deccan volcanic province. Okay. Now there is something called as intertraps. यहां तक का समझ में आया सब?
Yes, sir.
यहां तक की बातें समझ में आई? Do you have any issues, anything to ask? Or shall I move forward?
सर आगे बढ़िए.
Okay. Okay. So there is something called as intertrappean beds. Okay, intertrappean beds, as the name itself indicates. Intertrap. Okay, intertrap. Inter means within two traps. Okay, intertraps. That means if say suppose this is my flow, this is a lava flow I am observing. This is the lava flow I am observing here. Right. This is another lava flow. This is another lava flow. This is one more lava flow. Right. In these lava flows, okay, when I was observing these lava flows, I came to know about an exciting phenomenon. Okay, an exciting phenomenon that here within these lava flows, okay, within these lava flows, I'm repeatedly calling it as a lava flow, right? Repeatedly calling it as a lava flow. So it is igneous, correct? It is igneous. What I have observed is that in between these two successive lava flows, Okay, in between these two successive lava flows, say this is A and B. Okay, between these two lava flows, A and B, I had sedimentary formations. Is it possible? Is it possible
Yes, sir.
that in between two successive lava flows, okay, in between two successive lava flows, I had or there is presence of sedimentary rocks. Okay, there is presence of sedimentary rock, but yes, we have seen this. Okay, we have seen this and we have observed this phenomenon as well in Maharashtra region. Okay, we have observed this region. Now, what is this? These are called as inter traps, like sandwich. Okay, like a sandwich. You might have relished the sandwich once your lifetime. Two breads of slices of bread. Okay, there are two slices of bread. In between that two slice, you fill variety of the things. Okay, you fill variety of the things, like you apply cheese, you apply mayonnaise. Then if you are very much health conscious, then you'll put cucumber and all these veggies, everything. And if you are very much into non-vegetarians, okay, so what you'll bake the chicken sandwich or mutton sandwich or whatever your dietary habits are. Okay, so what sandwich actually is, in the sandwich there is one layer of bread, another layer of some different materials, and again one layer of bread, right? These phenomenon, okay, this phenomenon is called as intertrap. Here there is one bed or one layer of lava, here is another layer of lava. Okay, and this in between these two layers of lava, we have some different material which is not igneous. Okay, this material is not igneous, but this material is essentially sedimentary. Okay, this material is essentially a sedimentary material. Now, this sedimentary material, which is uh, stacked inside, okay, which is sandwiched inside the two successive lava flows, is called as intertrapian or intertrap. Okay, it is called as the intertrap, right? So how did it happen? Okay, how did it happen? I've told you that these lava flows are not sudden. Okay, these lava flows are not sudden, these are successive. Okay, successive means one lava flow came, settled down, crystallized, and then another lava flow came. Okay, then another lava flow came after some time. Okay, after some time. Now this after some time, consider this as a geological time. Okay, the geological time runs into millions of years. Okay, so it might have taken, say, for 1000 year, 5000 year, 10,000 year, or a million years, right? It might have taken any of this time. Okay, so it consolidated, crystallized, and once any place, okay, once any place is crystallized, consolidated, and properly, what I can say, properly stabilized. Okay, properly stabilized, water tries to cover that water tries to cover that area. Okay, tries to cover the area. These places, wherever there are the intertraps, okay, wherever there are intertraps, these are essentially lakes, the sites of the lakes. Okay, these are essentially the sites of the lakes. There might be some depressions. Okay, there might have been some depressions, and in those depressions temporary lakes might have formed. Okay, these temporary lakes might have formed, and these temporary lakes have given rise to the sediments. Okay, these lakes have given rise to the sediments. Majority of the sediments came there. Okay, the rivers might have fed them. Okay, rivers might have fed them, or their own erosion might have accumulated the sediments there. Okay, so these lakes had originated due to damming up of the rivers and stream by the lava flows. See, what happens here the river is flowing. Okay, river is flowing like this, and the lava flow has height. Lava flow has variable heights, right? Lava flows has variable heights. So here there is this lava flow is higher than that of this course of the river. Okay, than that of the course of the river. Now what happened here? The water stopped. Okay, water stopped accumulating here itself and formed a lake. Okay, so it formed a lake. So the lacustrine conditions came into being. Okay, the lacustrine conditions came into being, and these lacustrine conditions have given rise to this lacustrine sediments underlying the lava succession. These came into picture as that of the intertraps. Okay, as that of the intertraps. When another bed came, okay, when another bed of lava or another lava flow came, okay, like in this, the another lava flow came, this one, the second B. Okay, what it has done, it has entered into the river, or it has entered into the lake, completely burned it. Okay, completely burned it. The lake was now destroyed. Okay, lake was now destroyed, and whatever the sediments were present, okay, whatever the sediments were present, they have encountered something called as baking effect. Okay, baking effect means what? They are not completely metamorphosed. Okay, they are not completely metamorphosed, or they are not completely contact metamorphosed, but they have just changed their color, or they have just changed to this some of the properties in the some of these upper surfaces. It has not completely converted into some another rock, but only the upper surface has been converted. Okay, or upper surface has been affected. Right. So this is called as intertrap, a sedimentary layer which encountered between the two successive lava flows. Okay, between two successive lava flows. That is nothing but called as intertrap. Okay. इसी को थोड़ा सा उल्टा कर दो, ठीक है, इसी को थोड़ा सा उल्टा कर दो, which is called as infratrap. Okay, infratrap. दो सेडिमेंट्री लेयर्स के बीच में आपको इग्नियस का लेयर मिलेगा. ठीक है, दो सेडिमेंट्री लेयर के बीच में एक igneous का layer मिलेगा. ठीक है, that will be called as infratrap. Essentially intertrap and infratrap are the one and the same thing. ठीक है, intertrap and infratrap one and the same thing, just the differences of the location. Okay, just the differences of the location. If between two lava flows there is sedimentary layer, it will be intertrap. Between two sedimentary layers, if there is igneous layer, it will be infratrap. Okay, it will be infratrap. ठीक है. So here in the Bamansar, okay, in the Bamansar near Vankaner, the two are seen interfringing with each other. So intertrap and infratrap both are seen together. Okay. Now these intertraps and infratraps are again important for the fossils. Okay, they are important for the fossils since there are the lacustrine conditions. So you may encounter with some of the fossils there. Okay, some of the fossils there. Majority of the invertebrate fossils are being found from these intertraps in and around Nagpur, or in and around the areas where intertraps are generally found. Okay, some years back, a dinosaur fossil was also recovered from these intertraps. Okay, so these intertraps are important for the paleontology from the paleontological point of view. Okay, but paleontologically two are indistinguishable. You cannot distinguish between what is intertrap and what is infratrap. Okay, so they are remarkably similar. Flora and faunal remains. So same kind of flora is present. Okay, same kind of flora is present in intertraps, and the same type of flora is present in infratrap. Same kind of fauna is present in intertraps. Same kind of fauna is present in infratrap. Okay. So why these fossils are important? They will give you the evidence of the age. Okay, the evidence of the age, because there is something in stratigraphy. We have principle of faunal succession. Okay, the principle of faunal succession, from which we can derive the age, or tentatively derive the age of any kind of or any bed of the area. Okay, so from the volcanism, from this volcanism, the upper age can be calculated. Okay, upper age can be calculated. Okay. So there is strong similarity of the biota of intertrappean and infratrappean. Okay. Okay. The last part is the flow brachia. The last part of this class is the flow brachia. Now, what is this flow brachia? What is brachia? What brachia all about? Brachia क्या होता है? Any rock, see, any rock, if suppose this is brachia, any rock which consists of broken angular fragments, right? Irrespective, okay, irrespective of their composition. Okay. Composition does not matter. In brachia, composition does not matter. Brachia is again a textural term. Okay, brachia is again a textural term. Okay, so any rock which contains angular fragment will be called as brachia. Okay, will be called as brachia. Now here, flow brachia means the lava texture produced when the crust of a lava flow is broken and jumbled during the movement. So first, this is lava flow. Okay, this lava flow came. This again successive lava flow has come. Okay, the successive lava flow has come. Now this successive lava flow has broken this surface. Okay, it has broken this surface and carried the material along with it. Okay, carried the material along with it. Till the time this lava was hot, it could melt. As the tendency of melting became less, it has started stacking these materials, and this material finally consolidated. Okay, finally consolidated and took the shape of a rock. These kind of rocks are called as flow brachia. Okay, these kind of rocks are called as flow brachia. Okay. So this is it for today. Do you have any doubts in entire this Deccan volcanic province?
सर फ्लो ब्रेकशी आणखी एकदा
फ्लो ब्रेकशी अजून एकदा सांगू. ठीक आहे. See, this is one lava flow, correct? This is one lava flow. हा एक lava flow झाला. आता याच्यावर एक दुसरा lava flow येईल. ठीक आहे, एक दुसरा lava flow येईल. Now, हा जो दुसरा lava flow आलाय, हा lava flow hot आहे. ठीक, स्टार्टिंगला तो hot असेल. When this lava flow is moving forward, okay, when this lava flow is moving forward, it will rub this surface, the another surface, correct? Like this. Okay, it will rub like this. इथे रबिंग करताना याचे काही फ्रॅगमेंट्स तुटतील, करेक्ट? याचे काही फ्रॅगमेंट तुटतील, and these fragments, okay, these fragments will be carried along with the lava flow. तुटलेले फ्रॅगमेंट्स हे समोर येतील. Now, this is not a river. Okay, this lava flow is not a river. रिव्हर असते तर काय झालं असतं? angularity would have been diminished. Okay, the angularity would have been diminished. Here, since this is not a river. Okay, since this is not a river, the angularity remained the same. Okay, angularity remained the same. आता जोपर्यंत याच्या हा लावा हॉट आहे तोपर्यंत तो हे करेल, मेल्ट करण्याचा प्रयत्न करेल. एकदा लावाची टेंडन्सी संपली, लावाची मेल्ट करण्याची टेंडन्सी संपली, मग काय होईल? whatever the materials are present, whatever the material it has accumulated during this flow, okay, during this flow will be deposited. Okay, will be deposited somewhere. एखाद्या ठिकाणी येऊन जमा झालं. ठीक आहे, चला इथे जमा झाला असं. ठीक. So here all the angular fragments are stacked and formed a rock. Okay, formed a rock. This rock will be called as flow breccia. Okay,
Yes, sir.
समजलं?
Yes,
मग
sir.
हॅलो सर,
हा,
तर तो रॉक इग्निसच राहणार का सर मोस्टली?
कोणते?
ब्रेशिया.
ब्रेक्शिया इज इरेस्पेक्टिव्ह ऑफ एनी कंपोजिशन, राईट? कोणताही असू शकतो ज्याच्यामध्ये अँग्युलर फ्रॅगमेंट्स आहेत.
ओके ओके सर.
ठीक आहे, लार्जर क्रिस्टल्स पाहिजे. ठीक आहे, लार्जर क्रिस्टल्स पाहिजे. लार्जर म्हणजे मोर दॅन 64 mm, राईट? मोर दॅन 64 mm इन डायमीटर. त्याच्यापेक्षा मोठा जर ग्रेन असेल आणि तो अँग्युलर असेल, ठीक आहे, तर तो ब्रेक्शिया. राउंडेड असेल तर कॉंग्लोमरेट.
ओके सर.
Okay, so this is it for today. We'll meet in the morning. In the morning class,